Open your wallet. Look inside. Yeah, it feels lighter this week, doesn't it? You probably tell yourself it's just a bad month. You tell yourself you bought too much coffee, or you left the heat on too long. You blame yourself. Stop. Take a real look around. There is a rotting smell in the American economy, and it's coming from inside your house. You think it's just the cost of living? You think it's just natural inflation? You're wrong. You are actively being hunted. While you are sleeping, while you are clocking in for your second shift, there are rats in the walls of this economy, and they aren't looking for scraps. They are eating your life. They are in your bank account right now, gnawing away at the foundation of everything you've built. And the most terrifying part? The system left the front door wide open for them.
Listen to me. The American dream is dead. It didn't just die of old age. We butchered. They told us the rules, right? Go to school. Keep your head down. Work 40, maybe 50 hours a week. Pay your taxes, and you will have a floor under your feet. A home. A car, a little leftover to take a breath on the weekends. But look at you now. Look at us. You are working harder than your parents did. You are producing more, and you have absolutely nothing to show for it. You're just surviving. Barely. Why? Because every single time you manage to scrape together a little bit of wealth, every time you take one step forward, a middleman steps in to siphon it away. These are the financial parasites of our generation. Wall Street hedge funds, private equity firms, corporate monopolies. They don't build roads. They don't cure diseases. They don't create a single solitary thing of value. All they do is chew. They chew through the supply chain. They chew through your wages. They extract and extract and extract until there is nothing left but bone.
Let's talk about where you sleep. Let's talk about the trap they built around your home. Remember when a house was a place to raise a family? Not anymore. Now it's a casino chip. Wall Street looked at the housing market and realized something sickening. They realized that shelter is a biological necessity. You have to pay for it. You can't negotiate. If you don't pay, you freeze on the street. So what did the rats do? They swarmed. Massive, faceless corporations holding billions of dollars started buying up single-family homes in your neighborhood. In cash, 20% above asking price. How the hell is a guy making 60 grand a year supposed to compete with $1 trillion investment fund? You can't. And that's the point. They are intentionally locking you out of ownership. Because if you can't buy, you have to rent. And if you have to rent, they own you. They jack up the rent by 20%. 30% a year. For what? Did the paint get better? Did the roof get stronger? No. They do it because they have you cornered. They are taking the equity that you should be building for your kids, and they are feeding it directly into their quarterly profit margins. You are paying off a billionaire's mortgage, while you pray your car doesn't break down. And it's not just your home. The infestation is everywhere. It's at the grocery store. You walk down the aisle and you feel it, don't you? That quiet, creeping panic. You're paying $7 for a box of cereal that used to cost $3. But wait, pick up the box. Look at it. It's smaller. They call it shrinkflation on the news, like it's some cute economic weather pattern. I call it what it is.
It's theft. It's a silent, calculated robbery. They shave an ounce off the chicken. They put fewer chips in the bag. They water down the detergent. They are literally scraping the bottom of the barrel, stealing pennies out of your shopping cart so the CEO can buy a third yacht. They are gnawing on the absolute bare necessities of your survival, and they smile while they do it. They tell you it's supply chain issues, but then they post record-breaking multi-billion-dollar profits the very next day. They are spitting in your face.
And what does this do to you? What does it do to a human being to live like this? I know the feeling, that tightness in your chest when you swipe your debit card, holding your breath, praying it doesn't decline. The exhaustion of knowing that one medical emergency, one blown transmission, one bad week, and you are on the street. That isn't a personal failure. Hear me right now. That is not your fault. You are feeling the effects of the parasite. You are a host. They have engineered a society where you are kept just hungry enough to keep working, but never wealthy enough to walk away. If you have savings, you have options. If you have options, you have power. And the rats, they cannot let you have power. They need you desperate. They need you terrified. Because a terrified worker will accept stagnant wages. A desperate renter will pay the extortion fees. They have taken the American middle class, the greatest engine of prosperity the world had ever seen, and they are bleeding it out in a bathtub.
You can't vote this away. You can't budget your way out of this. You can't clip enough coupons to fight off a private equity firm that wants the roof over your head. The floor is rotting underneath us. The walls are crawling with them, and they are never going to stop. A parasite doesn't stop eating until the host is dead. And the middle class, we are on life support. You need to wake up. You need to look at your money, look at your job, and realize that the system is not broken. It is working exactly as it was designed to. It was designed to extract your labor and leave you with nothing. The rats are inside.
If you are sick of the lies, if you want to understand exactly how the trap is built so you can try to survive when it snaps shut, hit the subscribe button right now. We don't do fake positivity here. We don't sugarcoat the rot. We expose the system for what it is. Hit subscribe. Stay awake. Because the feast is just getting started. See you in the next one.